Connection.
Well, welcome back to the Green Connection. We have a rare treat for you. You may have gone down Broadway or gone to the Art Museum and noticed a really unbelievable, old, wonderful house on the river. Well, you'd have to walk a little way to see it. We're talking about number 10, 10th Street, and it is now uh, VFW Post 76. It is a dream of a world, time gone by. With me, I have Phil Moreno, and he is the state post adjutant. Uh, Joining us for a little while is Maria Castelli. How do you pronounce it?
Castilleja.
Castaneda?
Castilleja.
I'm from Chicago. I didn't live. And Eileen C.
Belen.
Eileen. Oh, Baleen.
Belen Castilleja, canteen manager.
And they work they have a canteen here, and I think they probably need to get back to work in the canteen. And so we wanted to say hi, and if you come to we're gonna
Hello
tell
to
you,
everybody.
come to Post 76. We're going to tell you everybody's invited, and say hello to Bianca.
I'm Belen, canteen manager. Just want to let y'all know that canteen is open 7 days a week. We open at 10 in the morning till closing time, which could be 2 in the morning.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I just want to say a couple of words that this post is open to the public, and we accept anyone to come by here and enjoy a cold beer and have some entertainment every weekend. Thank you.
Okay, guys, you got the commercials. Now, okay, Phil. They call you Phil or Philip,
They
obviously.
just call me Phil, and they can call me anything they want.
Okay, the history of this post. This was a house that belonged to O. Scott Petty.
That's correct.
And that was, he had it, well, this is the plaque that gives the
Right,
whole
it was
history of it.
dedicated to
Yeah,
Mr.
he
Scott
was-
and his family. And you have to understand that the house, they didn't start building the house until approximately, I would say about around 1897. The house wasn't moved in till 1904. And you have to remember that at that time, Scott Petty and many of his friends were part of the Spanish-American War. And they would hang out at the governor's palace to have their meetings. Now, in 1917, they went ahead and decided that they were going to charter their group, which was known as the Veterans of Foreign Wars. Well, Congress had not chartered any veterans group until 1897. So think about it. In 1917, we were the first post in the state of Texas to have a charter. And so they still kept their meetings at the governor's palace. So after the Spanish-American War, then you had World War I, and then you had World War II. In 1947, the Scott Petty family moved out. I believe they moved out to Texas, and they went ahead and donated the home to what is now VFW Post 76.
What is the size of this place? It's gigantic. It is so gorgeous, the detailing. You could do a whole show on the architecture and some of the detailing in this house. How big is it?
Pretty big. I couldn't tell you the square footage. At one time, there were 17 rooms. There was 5 fireplaces and 2 kitchens. And so you can imagine it's pretty big. And if you look around, when your camera goes around, you can see there's a lot and lots of real estate. Now, a lot of the old photographs that you'll see inside, you can see the size of it at that time. And I think it's gone through a couple of renovations because you'll see 2 different photographs, and they built it higher. And so again, right now at the time being, I couldn't give you the square footage.
And this is a part of the Petty Mansion that was, I guess, did they have access to the river when you first came here?
Well, actually, it was a small stream. I would say it wasn't any wider than maybe a small boat wide width, and it wasn't much. There was just a lot of debris. It was just inhibited. You did have fish, catfish, and perch, and whatever, but if you notice across, it's just all wooded. It was just natural landscaping. On this side, the same thing. So you had a rock formation to hold back the land, and it's just strictly natural rock. Then you had the river, and the river must not have been more than, I would say, about 10 feet maybe 10 feet.
So that was widened with this last project.
Oh, yes, yes.
So what has that done for the VFW post?
Well, it's been very lucrative for us.